right into the action. It's going to be one map to decide the fate of the Chinese teams here, and it's Vici going to be starting on the defensive Global Risk side, while AG goes on the attacking Blacklist side, but it is going to be Emzin actually playing very passively from what we're used to seeing him. He's actually just going to be sniping in the mid tower here, and this is actually a nice position for him considering he does like to play for that information early on, but he's actually not going to go for an aggressive push. But TMQ, he's already pushed up in Hotel looking for information, and considering the setup, this might actually be a good route for the guys to take on Vici Gaming. They have a 4-man stack prepared for this push, and they only have one solo player on A, so they seem to have the right setup to prepare for this, but it looks like we may see AG back off and go into some sort of rotation here.
Yeah, definitely. Bomb. Oh, 70kg going to be collecting the first kill on Thames in there, and that's going to be a great pickup in itself. Early 5v4 situation here in favor of Team AG. They still have one player out towards that A long, spotting just in case a push comes out. Smoke will go down towards lower tons there. But still, as mentioned, 5v4 situation here for Team AG. We do have 2 players on that B bomb side as well. And let's see how AG decide to take this one. 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the clock here. It looks like the B plays maybe getting a little bit impatient, but no, looks like a little bit of repositioning coming out from there. We have one player playing towards that generator and one towards the corner on the left. 52 seconds left on the clock here. We have 9 still towards that A bomb site, and Smoke will go over towards that A. Rotate coming out from Vici's side here towards A connector, but it looks like they're probably trying to sell this little fake. We got one player headed over towards the underpass, and AG now going to start creeping their way up towards B. LSN popping a couple of shots here, even finds Dalbach, and now they're going to start exploding on towards the side here. Flashes come out, 18 collects himself for double kill before going down to 70kg legal. Still pushing in here for me, finds 70kg, double kill for me onto even. That's going to make things out a 2v1 situation, and VG will collect the round.
And you can see the intensity there in the booth. Vici hyped to start it off on the right foot here, and that's going to put the pressure onto AG now to answer back. But definitely a great first round, holding on there from Formy and 18, showing us a great hold on that B bomb site. But now it's going to be all of the pressure on AG. They're trying to find their answer back, but Emzin, this is what he loves to do. He goes for the aggressive peek, but he's punished. LSN bringing out the sniper for one of the first times in this competition, but right at a time to make it count there. He takes down Emzin, and that is now 2 rounds in a row where Emzin has been caught off guard here by AG, and now it's what will Vici do to respond here. It's going to be Formy, though, getting aggressive towards Hotel. 18 going to push up right behind him, and this is where Vici Gaming look to try and exploit some map control to try and possibly catch AG off guard. And this is where AG really needs to have their eyes set on their last player behind them, making sure the flank can't happen without being punished here. But right now, it's going to be Dalbach just looking for the passive play on A, waiting for someone to peek him, but it's going to be ZQ rotating into mid, and now we do have just a slow push coming into mid from AG. They're trying to find this peek potentially onto 18, but he's actually going to throw a few shots and just back off here. He's waiting to try and get an even trade at least out of this situation, but ZQ, he wants to try and take this fight still, and now he has 3 players to do it with, even though goes for the peek, but 70kg gets the reaction shot, and that is going to be a nice opening here for AG to shoot for the tie, as now 9 Formy and Dalbach try to work their way over towards B. There's actually no one directly on the hold here. Vici Gaming have rotated way too far off the site, and this is going to be a difficult retake in the making now, as Vici Gaming, they only have 3 players to try and make this happen with, but 70kg, he is locking down this mid presence, but Formy, he's going to run into some trouble if he doesn't check his corner here, but he's just ready for it, but it doesn't matter. LSN hits the reaction shot. LSN and 70kg both firing hard here, but LSN picks up the double kill, and here comes the response. 9 picks up 1, but it's not going to matter. It's a 1-on-4, and 70kg cleans it up, and this double sniper setup is working wonders for AG so far.
Yeah, and out of all people, LSN has the sniper. LSN was so good with the rifle, and now he's just dominating these guys with the sniper. And yeah, as you said, tied up 1-to-1 here. But let's see what AG can do. They're going to smoke out B tunnels here. Once again, we do have the bomb in their base. 3 players, though, towards that B long slash hotel area. We've got 2 players actually pushing out. 3 players possibly going to be pushing out here. Smoke is down, though. And AG look to be swatting over towards that A bomb site. They do have a player pushed up mid here, but it looks like he is probably going to fall back. So Vici can actually play off this information that they have right now. I mean, they more or less should know that B long is clear. They may want to keep tabs towards that underpass, and especially towards mid. And it looks like they are going to be leaving one player towards A as well. AG do have an opportunity to flood into A right now with a lot of, with a good window to head over towards A.
Yeah, right now I'm surprised that AG isn't trying to exploit this A bomb side more. It's been every round that they start with just one player, but here comes some action towards B long, but no one can connect the shots. Emzin, he went for the peek, but he wasn't able to connect here. An unfortunate miss as now AG tries to go for the re-engage, but 70kg, he's actually going to back off and try and work his way into mid. TMQ, though, still trying to happen on that shot, but he's actually going to go rotate over, and it looks like they're going to go for the A push, and this could be a great read from AG. They notice the stack of players over towards Hotel, and it is going to come up to the solo hold of 9 on this A bomb site. He's going to run into 4 players here in just a few short moments. We'll see if he can make it happen, though. If he can get at least 2, this is going to give a nice opening. But here comes the rotation. He's going to get some support from Emzin, but it's not going to matter. TMQ's already taken him out. Emzin picks up 1, but that's going to be it. TMQ with the double kill, and now AG have control of the bomb site, but the flank is already coming in. There's 2 players rotating out B long, or A long, and it's only going to be LSN to try and stop them here. LSN, he's going to lock down the flank, though. He picks up 1, but it's going to be traded out for me. Picks off 1, and now it's going to be a 2v3 here for the retake, but there's already going to be a player wrapping behind. It's 18, already working his way in. For me finds another, and now it's down to a 2v2. For me looking for more, but 18 finds 1. It's down to a 1-on-1, even, and 18 fourth round. Even though he's going to go for the repeat, but he misses the shot, and it's going to be 18, cleaning things up, and Vici take the lead right back.
A great response there coming out from Vici Gaming. A good 2-man fight coming in from the back. Manages to get the trade kills, but beautiful work there coming out from Vici Gaming. And yeah, as you mentioned, 2-1 on the board.
Very good round. They win the 2v4, but definitely have to give credit. So far in this game, 18 and Formy have really been making the impact plays here.
Yeah, most definitely. Now let's see what AG can muster up here. Another smoke will go over towards that B long area, same towards mid as well. 2 players spotted over towards that A long as well, but it looks like nothing will happen. So again, a quite simple setup here coming up from Vici Gaming. 2 in A, 2 towards B, 1 in mid. But AG just trying to find some, more or less just holding that ground, waiting for the timer to run out here. Hopefully hoping that someone peeks out for information so they can probably get a pick.
Yeah, right now, AG, they've continued to just try and run down the clock round by round now, usually pushing around with 40 seconds on the clock here, but Vici Gaming doing a great job still today with their rotations. They've been probably the best team I've seen when it comes to just rotating and responding properly in these situations, and it definitely adds a lot of pressure onto AG. But right now, 70kg, he's trying to scout this mid-peak, but no one on Vici going in for the challenge. Emzin playing still surprisingly passive throughout this map so far, not really going for the eager picks here, and it's going to be 9 and Daubach on A, but it looks like they're going to be grouping up towards mid here again. Interestingly enough, though, it is going to be
Daubach
just jumping there. It looks like he was trying to like spot somewhere with a nade. I'm not really sure what he was doing there, but it looks like AG is going to be grouping up in mid and potentially going for an underpass push here, and they're just going to leave LSN there watching the back from A connector, and AG trying to find the opening here, but with the push-up into Hotel, they might have a solid opening on this bomb side if Emzin isn't ready to respond here, but Emzin, he actually moves into this angle at the perfect time. This is going to be a great opportunity here for him to hold off this mid-push.
Mid-push coming in here, 70kg will take out Emzin. Looks like they're going to be headed over towards CT, and they do even takes out Daubach, and they're going to start exploding over towards this A bomb site. Looks like 19 is trapped. Yeah, 19 will go down there to ZQ, and they will have control of this A bomb site. 5v2 retake here coming up in, well, not in favor of Vici Gaming. 18 though does collect 1 onto TMQ. They're still stuck in CT, trying to push up. 30 seconds left on that bomb time, and here they finally make their way up. 18 will go down, and so will For Me by ZQ. And that's going to tie things up again. 2-2.
The back and forth continues here. AG, though, responding nicely on that round. I really liked how they just seemed to throw a lot of fakes their way. And Emzin, he's been sort of forced back against this team. It seems like he's, for the first time, uncomfortable going for the aggressive information plays that we're used to seeing him do. And I think that's actually going to help out AG quite a bit, not having to worry about him pushing out and going for those early plays. But AG, they're already grouping 4 towards this A bomb side. The bomb well on its way as well. It could be a 5-man push here. So Daubach, he's got to be ready with 9 here on this hold. And they are in a very difficult position, though, if 9 cannot hit this first shot. Emzin, though, he's already playing the cross. 9 hits 1, though. It's going to be a complete slaughter as Emzin picks up another. And now AG are put in a very tight position. Daubach with one, 9 with another, and now it's going to be ZQ all alone as 9 cleans it up with a nice double kill, and VG answer right back and take the lead 3-2.
Great plays that coming out from VG, but yeah, still no, you know, we haven't seen like a full push come out from AG like right towards the beginning. But as for VG Gaming here, once again, they're going to be sending out 3 players towards that hotel area, possibly one towards mid. And as I say that, AG, one player pushing up here towards that underpass. They do have a player as well spotting towards B long in case VG decide to get overly aggressive. Smokes are down, nade goes up towards A vents as well. No one really has taken any damage whatsoever though, but 1 minute and 50 seconds left on the clock here. Let's see what happens. Emzin, we were saying Emzin not really going so much aggressive on this, you know, on Global Risky. Usually he was so aggressive on Blackwood, and it just doesn't look like that's going to be happening right now. But players pushing up towards this mid here, I think they're going to try doing what they did before, which was overthrow the person in CT and then pinch over towards A. It worked perfectly for him the last round. Or 2 rounds ago, sorry, but instead they're going to actually take the bomb over towards A connector and see if they can overflood this A bomb site. 19 has a lot of heat coming his way. He is spotting towards A event and looks like he's going to head over back on towards bomb site. Probably going to dip back here towards CT. Flash goes in here and let's see what happens. Shots being popped as well. And 19 now going to be able to group up with one teammate. Emzin is there, takes the shot onto LSN, takes him out. But that isn't going to be stopping AG here. They do have bomb site control. It's just a matter of whether they're going to get the bomb down or not. Another player now from CT has rotated, and we have 3 players ready to flood into this site. Flashes on deck.
Now here comes the push, but it's not actually going to be too successful. 70 kg picks up 1, and AG tries to hold on, but it's not going to work. 18 picks up 2 kills, and that's a triple kill here. TMQ answers with a double of his own, though, and it's going to be a 1-2. TMQ gets the triple. Can he quad? Oh my goodness, a quad kill coming out. He's on his feet. An incredible play, and that's just an insane way to tie this one up, Danny. I don't even have words for that.
Goodness. That is the first quadra kill combo that we have seen. And what better than to see it come out from AG TMQ.
Very great plays once again. He has stepped up so much for this team today, and AG tie it up in as we continue to see round for round trading here. It is anyone's for the taking as we've seen a completely new AG, and they are keeping Vici Gaming on their toes here, guys. 3-3, all tied up as we are going into round 7 here. 18 playing pushed up here, though, looking for a pick towards B long. It looks like they're actually going to go for the peak this time, but even he's there. He picks up the 2-piece, and he's going to get a huge early round advantage for his team now. 3-on-5. AG look to take their first lead in quite some time here now. It's going to be up to 9 Emzin and Dalbach to respond in this situation, but right now, AG, they have a huge advantage, and it's only going to be 1 player, Emzin, playing in the back of B, but the rotation is already starting to come in. But Vici Gaming, they're very hesitant here as the rotation from AG may come back towards A, and they've already caught on to it. It's going to be both players besides Emzin working their way back onto A. And this is where AG really has to go for a team play here. They don't want to push anyone in one by one. They have a 5v3 advantage. But LSN, he's very eager to go for this peek onto A. He's already scouting out towards vents. But Emzin, he's just going to be playing passive in the back of B. He's not going to be able to win this fight for his team. It's going to be up to these 2 players on A. It's going to be 9 and Dalbach going for this 2v5 hold on the bomb side. Emzin, he's just going to have to hope his rotation is quick and concise here to make it happen for his team. But TMQ going to be leading the charge, but it's going to be 2 kills going the way of Vici. Make that 3. It's going to be 2 kills apiece. The 2 double kills on the board, but now it's going to be ZQ. He picks up the double to answer back. It's going to be up to Emzin to save the day for Vici Gaming. ZQ, though, looking for the 1v3 clutch. It's now down to a 1v1. Emzin just playing the spawn stairs, but ZQ, he knows he has the bomb in hand, and he has to make the safer decision here. But ZQ, he still peeks up on the stairs once again, but it's not going to be in time for Emzin to react. ZQ, though, he still wants to go for this, but there's no time to rotate that to B. He's already pushed on to A. Emzin, he knows there's no time as well. He's already rotating back. Here comes the peak, though. It's going to be Emzin going down. ZQ with the 1v3, and AG take the lead right back.
What a clutch that from ZQ, 1v3. And yeah, these rounds are just going back to back, 4-3 now to AG. And Vici are having a tough time in my opinion. But Emzin now in this mid, misses the shot there, dick down to 17 HP, and he has to pull off. Emzin not having the best of days right now. AG gonna start moving up towards this mid, because smoke got popped down, they're gonna go ahead and fall off. They've done some great damage onto Emzin. But let's see what happens. They do have a player pushed up towards this A bomb site. right outside of that entrance, we do have 2 players on that A as well. So let's see what happens. AG shifting over towards this A. Emzin still holding his ground there as well towards mid. He will send out a play towards the connector there, but AG gearing up for this A take. Players ready in the vent here, and let's see what happens. LSN moving in, creeping in here. Flash will go in. Let's see what happens. We're going to start running up towards the stairs here. TMQ will find the first one onto Dabak. 9 does trade back, but LSN will go ahead and take him out as well. 2 players up in CT, both flash. Going to start pushing up towards the corner there. Emzin will miss 1 shot. I think he should be able to spot one towards that corner. No, he won't, but it doesn't matter. The 70kg takes out 18. And now it's a 4v2 situation here. Plays pushing it. 70kg finds another one. And ZQ will close that out with the kill onto Emzin.
And AG definitely feeling the momentum now. That's going to put them in a 5-3 lead, guaranteeing them the half. Now it's just a matter of how much they're going to take this one by, but the most we've seen Vici Gaming struggle in quite some time here, guys. AG advantage. LSN, though, trying to work his way up from B Hotel. At 18, he is already waiting here, but ZQ groups in to support, but 18, he picks up one before he goes down. Emzin picks up one on the rotation, and that's going to be LSN left in a 1-on-4, but he takes down 18 to make this one a 1v3-9, though. Already going to spot him here from the global risk spawn, but LSN, he's going for the repeat here. He's going to spot one. 9 caught with his nade out, but it's not going to matter. LSN not able to connect the shot just yet, but he has to get this bomb down. He is running out of time, but he can actually get the shot there. He gets it, and it's going to be Emzin going down, and now LSN, he's got the 1v4 down to a 1-on-2. This could be another great play for his team. LSN, he looks for it, but Dalbach finally there to put the punish on him, and it's going to be a 5-4 half. Definitely a very close game here, Danny, going into the second.
That is the one of the closest games I've ever seen for Vici. In terms of Vici, I mean, so far Vici have 10-4, 2 teams already, but AG are giving them a run for their money.
Yeah, like I said before, we were talking about it leading into this tournament. I said AG, they were going to be shaking in groups. So when they hit that bracket stage, I don't know what happens in AG's minds, but they come out so much harder than in the group stages. Yeah. They just show up.
It's like they purposely lose the group stages just so they have the motivation to stomp the next games.
Yeah, it seems like they're one of the few teams that play better with their backs against the wall, but so far they're well on track to make this happen. They have the lead now going into the second half, guys. It's going to be 5-4. AG up by 1, but Vici Gaming certainly not out of this one just yet. And now they're going to be on the attack and try and control this pace here. And this is their potential to tie it at 5 to start off the half, and it looks like they're going to be split. Right now, though, they have to be careful. It's going to be even, holding down this angle on Arches. 9, though, he's going to go for the peak potentially here. He's looking for potential peak, but no, he's just going to play the passive game. AG, they are just waiting for someone to make the mistake of pushing into their crosshairs. ZQ playing the jump nade spot, and he's going to be waiting for 9 as well, but still, Vici Gaming, it looks like they're going to go for the fake and then go back towards A here. It's going to be a very late take, charging their way in lower. It's going to be a nice strike coming out from in and out, but finally Dalbach jumps across, gets the kill, and it's going to be a 4v4 fight on the side here. And now here comes the rotation in from the back. 70kg, though, he's going to run into some trouble. Dalbach with the second on the board now. It's going to be another flag on the board. 18 takes down 1, and just like that, Vici Gaming, they're going to hold on to this bomb site, and now it's LSN and ZQ trying to make something happen from the GR spawn, but they are going to be in a very difficult situation here. ZQ, though, he's going to charge in. He grabs one. He's looking, takes up a third. But it's going to be 1 on the board for him. He finds another. Can he find the triple? No. Dalbach shuts him down with a 4th.
That was incredible. 9, the first one on your screen. Looks like they're probably going to be headed over towards that towards AC. Smoke is down as well towards A entrance, so it's actually pretty okay.
Right now, it is just going to be AG playing the patience game, but Vici Gaming, they came out swinging in that first blacklist round, so AG, they definitely need to be careful. 9, once again, trying to creep his way up towards this A bomb site, but AG, they are ready and waiting this time around, but they definitely need to be careful here. 9 going to be creeping into vents, but ZQ, he's trying to get the peak on this as well. ZQ, he's going to run into some trouble, though. 9 picks up 1. He gets the double kill. It's going to be a huge entry onto the bomb site, but 9, he's still looking for more here, but LSN finally shuts things down, and it's going to be a 4-on-3. 70kg rotating onto the site, but it doesn't matter. The bomb's already working its way onto the B bomb site, and they have full control now. They've completely juked the defenses here, and now Vici Gaming have an opportunity. Emson, he's not going to be spawning in the corner. He picks off one, and now it's going to be a 4-on-2. LSN trying to work his way in, but it doesn't matter. Emson still goes ham here from the GR spawn. That's 2 kills on the board as he looks to try and grab LSN as well. Can he get the triple? No. LSN, he's there to pick up 1, but now he does manage to get 2 before he goes down, but it's going to be another round going into the hands of Vici Gaming, as once again we see the lead change into their hands.
Yeah, Vici now finally starting to find a little bit of momentum. That's 2 rounds in a row for them now. 2 rounds in a row for them, and hopefully now they can, start pulling out that extensive lead. And let's see what happens. Smoke will go out towards that B long area. 18 right around the corner, and we have AG pushing up this A long here for information. 70kg with the sniper in hand. And it looks like they're going to allow ZQ to hold that little corner, but no, they're going to go ahead and back off. Smoke is down.
70kg, though, he's already pushed up here A long. He wants to go for the challenge here. He's going to be playing in the corner boxes, but Daubach, he's in a position ready to peek this, but surprisingly enough, it's going to be Vici Gaming playing just in their spawn. They're playing so passive. They actually haven't gone for any sort of map control, but now AG, they have the entire map to work with here.
Yeah, definitely 70kg with the open hand holding over towards that A. And let's see what happens. 70 holding his ground, will be sniping the angle towards spawn, and it's like some people have that habit of continuously switching, but let's see what happens. 18 on the stats here, and it looks like Vici really want to have this A long control. 1 minute 15 seconds left on the clock here, and they're going to start shifting up. 70kg has already fallen back, and Vici are going to start moving in, and let's see what happens. 9 just pre-firing that A vent, so nothing seems to be connecting as of yet. 1 minute left on the clock now. They're going to start pushing up. Looks like 70 has taken a little bit of damage. Nade goes out, but won't really affect him. 70 playing on the stairs. Watching vents right now. Really close combat sniping here. This is sniping through the smoke. Let's see if he can actually connect the shot. Vici still holding that ground. We're probably going to start gearing up to throw those flashes and whatnot. Bomb is still towards A long as well. I do not see Vici headed over towards B at this point. Nope. And it looks like they are about to commit. 18 in A connector, ready for any sort of flank coming out from CT or from behind him. 25 seconds left on the clock now, and Vici need to do something. If 70kg, if he misses the first shot, he should be able to go down. Flash goes in here. 70kg switches towards the Diga. He will go down to 9. 9 actually finds himself a double kill onto even. ZQ will collect. ZQ will go down as well to 18. 10 seconds left on the clock here. 9 will find himself another one onto LSN. LSN will find one onto 18, and TMQ does find Emson now. 3v1 situation here, all in the hands of TMQ. TMQ coming in from the back here from A entrance. Does know where For Me is. Flash will go in here. TMQ gonna start pushing up, but it doesn't matter. The 9 will go ahead and take him out.
9 once again finding himself in some great positioning there. And now Vici Gaming, this is right where they wanted to be. 2 rounds in the lead. And they are just 3 away from moving on. Guys, it is a best of 1 quarterfinals here in Vici Gaming. They are closing in on the win, but AG, they're not about to let that go without a fight here, guys. AG, they definitely need to see 70kg step it up here. He hasn't got any frags yet on this happen, especially playing this A position mainly by himself. He really needs to step up here, become an impact player. 9, though, continuing to abuse things over towards this A bomb site. It's going to be 18 alongside him as well. Right now, though, Vici Gaming, they have their sights set on challenging things once again.
3 rounds in a row here for Vici Gaming. 70kg now has his scope trained towards that A entrance and towards that A vent. And let's see what Vici do here. They do have 2 players, one pushed up in mid here, actually in the garage. But Vici already have a player in A connector set and ready. We also have a player towards that B as well, but he's going to start rotating. Nades going off here, and we have 9 literally right around this corner here. They're about to execute over towards that A bouncer here. 70kg finds a kill onto 9, and 70kg will go down to Daubach. Alessandro steps up, finds Emson. 18 does get the trade onto him, and that's going to tie things up here. 3v3 situation, and once again we see AG this time actually sending 2 players on the flank, like Vici did actually on the first half. We do have a player pushing up towards CT as well. We will eventually see a skirmish coming out from towards CT as well. But let's see what happens. Bomb isn't down yet so far. 2 players still on that flank. And let's see what happens. For Me is watching the entrance. 55 seconds left on the clock here. And AG are actually going to send 1 player towards that connector. And this could actually work here from Vici if they can get in their post-prime positions. And it looks like that is exactly what has happened. Bomb will go down. Rotate now, coming out from AG from that B bomb side. It looks like the second player in A connector is well going to go ahead and group up with his teammate towards that A vent. 25 seconds left on this bomb here. It looks like one player probably may have been spotted. We got an even shifting up here towards this A vent. Let's see what happens. It looks like they're all gonna time this retake here. Flash goes in, and let's see what happens. AG making their way up here. For me finds the first kill. Looks like TMQ is gonna find himself one as well. TMQ actually finds himself a double kill, and For me finds one as well. And that is gonna be the round going over towards AG. No! That is not going to be the round going over towards AG.
What a round there. Oh my goodness. Vici Gaming feeling so much relief there. It looked like the defuse was going to go right in favor of AG.
That's the second time that's happened.
That one was even closer than the one we saw earlier today. Literally the very last second possible, the bomb goes off. Vici Gaming, what a devastating blow they have just dealt to AG, running down the clock just to perfection here, guys. It's going to be 8-5. Vici Gaming now just 2 rounds away from closing in on the victory.
AG spent the last 50, well, they took up to 15 seconds of the bomb timer just to retake together. And that, why did that happen? I don't know. They pushed together in the last 15 seconds. They could have done that so much more earlier.
Yeah, they had so much time to retake that bomb site, but that hesitation, those slight hesitations always seem to be killer in these situations. And right now, Vici Gaming, they seem so confident here. They want to challenge this A bomb site yet again here. 70kg playing on it with ZQ, but none of them want to peek out and try and challenge 9 or 18 on these initial frags. But 70kg, he actually might decide to creep up here in vents and go for it. But right now, it is going to be a very spread out defense here. They have control up to Hotel as well, but 70kg still favoring this very tight angle on vents. Right now, though, it is going to be 9 working his way in. 70kg, though, hits the shot. It's going to be a nice reaction coming out from him, but now he still has to hold on. It's only a 4v5, but make that a 4v4. 18 picks up one on the other side of things, and the bomb works its way now over towards B. 70kg peeks out and realizes something is completely wrong, and nobody's going to be on the A bomb site now, but here comes the execution. Even's going to go down, and it's going to be Vici Gaming in full control here as they have it in a 2-on-4, but they have to be careful. 70kg is working his way on the flank, but 18, he is going to be there on the back lines to try and shut this down. And now 70kg, this is his chance to shine here. He gets one on the back. It's going to be 18 going down, and now TMQ, he has to make the impact here to help 70kg get out of the spawn, but Emzen, he's playing the close corner here, but it's not going to matter. TMQ hits the shot, the 2v4. It's down to a 2-on-2, but now it's going to be Downlock answering with one of his own. 70kg goes down, and now Vici Gaming have drawn match point here.
What an execution that coming out from Vici. AG just so smart, knowing to throw a nade in that corner just to collect that 1 kill. But AG just couldn't quite finish it off. And as you mentioned, yeah, match point now for Vici. And let's see what happens. LSN has now switched back towards that sniper, sniping towards mid there. Emzen will spot him, misses the shot though, but LSN is smart. He's gonna go ahead and back off. Shots being fired here towards this A long. No one's gonna get picked up quite as yet. But let's see what happens. 2 minutes left on the clock here. More shots being fired. It does look like Vici do have control of crazy boxes. And let's see what happens. Nades coming out here. More spray shots coming out from Vici as well. And let's see what happens. They will send 18 there towards that A connector. 1 minute and 45 seconds left on the clock here. And 18, great start from him. Takes out LSN. LSN will go down 5v4 advantage in favor of Vici. They do actually have a player in garage here from AG, and this garage player could actually do something huge. Ziki playing towards bottom A as well, towards the stairs. And let's see what happens. It looks like the player in garage is just moving a little bit back and forth. We do have a rotate coming out from B as well from AG. That seems to be TMQ as well. Minute and 20 seconds left on the clock.
Looks like 18 is really in the key position here. He's sandwiched between this mid player, and it is going to be TMQ coming in for the support though. But 18, he picks off one, and that is going to be a huge entry now. 5v3. This could be the beginning of the end for AG. TMQ runs into trouble. 18 picks up another, and this is looking like it could be it, guys. 2v5, but 7. It's going to be actually ZQ there who gets one in the spawn, and now the 2v4 is potentially doable, but with just very low HP, it's looking like Vici Gaming may be able to do this. They seal the deal. It's going to be 9 and 4 with the cleanup, 10-5. Vici
what a
Gaming.
Performance there from Vici. The 3 rounds in a row that they won, and from there they took it home. They rode it home. What a performance there from Vici Gaming, and as you can see, They're happy all around, hugs all around from Vici Gaming. But this crowd though, this crowd was so in favor of Team AG. But yeah, as we